Hello everyone, it is Black Clover coming at you one more time. How's everybody doing? Pretty good, I hope. So the topic of today's video is sexual market value of men and women, and the message of this video is women are depreciating assets. Again, women are depreciating assets. Okay? Let's talk about this. Alright, so just remember when you were graduating high school, you're 18 years old, and you're looking at all these, young, beautiful girls, women around you that are 18, 19 years old, right? Now, they, at that point in time, they are at their highest sexual market value, their peak. Okay? What do I mean by that? When you think about it, you have to look at what makes a woman, what gives her her sexual market value, and what gives a man his sexual market value. So what is our value based upon? Okay? So a woman's value is her youth and beauty. Okay? A woman's value is her youth and beauty, and they go hand in hand. Okay? So when she's at her youngest, when she's legal, when she's 18, and she's that is when women are at their most beautiful, their most fertile, their most attractive to us. Okay? So at that time, she is at the top. She is compared, especially if she's attractive, if she has a pretty face, if she has a fit body, she is in comparison equal to somebody who's like a millionaire, a man who's rich. Okay? So what I mean by that is, a man's sexual market value is dependent on his ability to provide his money, his income, his assets. Okay? So, if you think about it, when a man and a woman are 18, right? So let's say you're a high school sweetheart. You both turn 18. She's legal now. She can date any man she wants, regardless of his age. She is at her peak. Okay, she can get, if she's attractive, if she's fit, and if she's pretty, she can get any man she wants at 18, 19, 20. From 18 until about 24, it's debatable, but that's what I think. From 18 until about 24, she is at her peak. Okay? Now you, as an 18-year-old guy, your value is based on your ability to provide, your money, your income. So unless you inherited some money, unless your family is rich, you are at your lowest sexual market value. Women do not even look at you unless you're fit and attractive. Then women will use you just for sex, but they're not going to marry you. If you have no money, they're not going to marry you. But for fun, they might, hook up with you. But I'm talking about when guys look for a serious relationship or marriage with women. That is what they're most attracted to: her youth, her beauty, her fertility, right? So think about it. When a woman is at that age, she's wanted by every man. Okay? But she gets a little bit older, and a woman will not settle. A woman knows when she's that young and beautiful, she knows she's at her peak. And for her, it is hard to settle down at that age because she's thinking, well, if she got you, she can surely get somebody better than you. It doesn't matter how good you are. It does not matter. It doesn't matter if you're a millionaire. If you're a millionaire and she's 19, 20 years old, she's going to think, hey, I got him. I'm beautiful enough to get him. I'm sure I can get a multi-millionaire or even a billionaire. It's hypergamy. Again, we talked about it in the past, right? So when she's at that age, she's always looking up. We call this monkey branching in the MGTOW community. She always wants to, monkey branch to the higher branch, the next to the bigger, better branch. So a woman, it's really sad to be a woman when you think about it. Yeah, sure, you get all this attention from men, but you're never happy. You're never satisfied. That's why a woman will always bitch about, when you get into a relationship after the honeymoon phase, she's always going to bitch about something. She's not going to be happy. It's because their hypergamy always wants more, and somebody big, somebody with more resources, some bigger, better deal. They're always looking to monkey branch. It's really sad. But anyway, back to the topic of this video, which is women are depreciating assets. So after 25, and a man, as he gets older, he starts building his wealth, right? So when you go to college or you go to trade school, you get a trade, you get a job, you get promotions. So when you're about 27, 28, most men, and this is different, but I'm being general here. In general, most men around 27, 28, they have some type of job, even if they're not at their peak yet, right? They usually have their own place, a car. And a woman around 27, 28, so after 25, she starts going down. It's not really noticeable, but 25, 26, 27, there's a slow decline in her looks and beauty. Maybe she starts gaining some weight, right? So around 27, 28, you and her are about level, okay? She's still in her 20s, so she's still, beautiful, but she's not where she once was. And you're not broke, but you're not, at your maximum yet, but you got a job, right? You got your place, whether it's an apartment or a house. You got a car, right? So you're about the same. The flip, right? The flip happens after 30 in general. Again, it's different for many people, but after 30, the flip happens, right? So the woman is now in her 30s, right? She's starting, the crow's feet are starting to creep in. She's getting that mom look, that her face, she's getting some weight. And again, a man's look, yeah, it's like a icing on the cake. Yes, it's good to look good, and you can, and if you look like a supermodel, yeah, you can definitely get laid. But again, your value. Trust me, your value, the main value is your money, your income. That's why you see all these rich, multi-millionaire, old men, the men in their 70s, 60s, 70s with hot supermodels, right? Why do you think that is, Anyway, after 30, and especially when you get to around 35, you've got your shit together, right? You got everything together. Your career is going good. You probably got a few promotions, or you got you finished school, and now you have this great job. You're, buying a house or thinking about buying a house. You're building your assets. You got a new car probably, and she's 35, right? Or 35 or above. Her looks are like they're gone or just about gone. Okay, that's what we call the wall for new MGTOW people here. When a woman hits that wall, she definitely starts looking like a mom. And honestly, if you take her out, you feel embarrassed, right? When you take her out to dinner and you're in this restaurant, other young beautiful women walk around. You start feeling embarrassed, right? You're like, uh-oh, I hope nobody sees me with this mom, right? Anyway, that's around 35 and above. That's when the flip actually the flip happens at 30, but at 35 it's definitely there, right? So all that beautiful woman that you had a crush on in high school, right? After 30, guess what? A lot of times she starts chasing you, or if you still have her on social media, on Facebook, if you still added her, you look at her and she gained a lot of weight. I've noticed that. There were women that I used to think that were definitely like really hot, fit, pretty back in high school. I remember them. Oh my God, like if they even talk to you, you get happy back then, right? That's how it was for a lot of us. If the hot girl from high school, when you see her, you're like, oh my God. But now, if 10 years, 15 years later, if you see their pictures, they gained weight. For me, it was I'm seeing on social media, this one girl that I used to go to high school with, she added me recently, and I didn't even know who it was until I looked at a few more of her pictures. So I was like, holy shit, this girl she was one of the hot girls in high school that barely talked to me, but now she gained so much weight. She gained like 50 pounds, and that happens to them because generally women don't really work out, right? Back then, it was just their metabolism keeping them skinny. Anyway, after 35, and when you're approaching 40, especially after 40, you are at your peak. You are at your peak, and she's dead. Like, guys don't even look at her, right? After 40, I mean, she's invisible. She disappears. So you are now at your peak in your 40s. You got all your money saved up, you got a house, you got whatever, and guess what? You, at your peak, can now attract a woman who is at her peak. What do I mean by that? A woman who is in her between 18 to 24, when she's young and beautiful, she's going to be looking at you. Women, when they're 18 to 24, they don't look at guys their age because, again, they're attracted to money. These bitches are gold diggers, guys. That's all they give a fuck about. They don't care about you. They only care about being provided for. So guess what? They're going to look at guys who are at their peak with their financial assets, right? So they will look at guys in their 40s, and they will date guys in their 40s. So if you are still in your 20s, working to get your shit together, working on your career, don't worry. Now, again, I don't advise cohabitation or living together with women or marrying women. But if you want a girlfriend just to hang out with and have sex with on the side, I know some MGTOW do it. I know not everybody is monk, but if you want that, when you're 40, when you're even in your 30s, if you got your shit together, if you have, if you got your career going, if you got assets, if you got a nice car, women that are young, that are 18, 19, 20 will be attracted to you. Okay? Trust me. That's my point. Okay? Women are depreciating, and then their prime is very short. Very, very short. Okay? It only lasts from 18 to 24, and then until 30, they still look okay. But after 30, they start going boom, like downhill. They go down. But a man, after 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, it doesn't matter how old you are. As long as you have your assets, your money, as long as you got your shit together, you are at your peak. Okay? Trust me, your looks are icing on the cake. They're nice, but once you have your money straightened out, once you have your shit together, your prime is going to last decades, while their prime lasts like 5 to 10 years maximum. Okay? And they don't know this. Women do not know. They don't realize until it's too late. When they hit the wall, when they're in their 30s, they're like, oh my god, where have all the good men gone? Because now men are not chasing them anymore. Now but they don't get it. They don't understand why men don't chase them anymore, because they have been chased since they were 18, even before then, because they were young and beautiful. But they don't understand that their looks are going to go down, and their days are numbered. They will not understand until it is too late. Try explaining to an 18-year-old, 19-year-old girl that she doesn't have all these guys, all these men are not going to be chasing her forever. She will not get it. She will be like, no way. She will think she's going to be beautiful forever. It's retarded. Anyway, this is Black Clover again, guys. Thank you very much for listening to me. I appreciate it. All right. Have a nice day. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.